Hey gang, this is Clint Chase from Chase Smallcraft. Just wanted to share a little bit about the Calico Skiff with you. This is a pretty little 9.5-foot skiff. This is hull number 1 sailing here in Maine, and it features a lug rig and a very traditional dory shape. I'll show you the computer model here so you can get a better sense of it. Switch over here and give you a picture of what she looks like. So the Calico Skiff is, again, it's 9.5 feet, and it's taken after really the traditional dory skiffs. I was going for something that would really, it was something I resisted doing for years, which is designing an all-around skiff. So first and foremost, it had to be really pretty. It's flat bottom. Kind of a dory skiff shape, and what that means is essentially it's got a narrow transom and a flat bottom. So it's a skiff with a lap strake. You can see here it's got a lap strake shear plank, and you can see the transom's quite wide, and the idea behind that is so that really it can motor. So it'll take a small motor. I don't recommend anything but a small electric. I really like the EP Carry. So that's a motor that can be put on this. Of course, you wouldn't be able to put the rudder there, but it will motor quite well. It sails quite well. The owner's super happy. He's used to sailing much larger boats, and so I'm glad he's happy with how it sails. And it rows really nicely at 9.5 feet. It's stable. It's only 4 feet wide, so it's very rollable with 7.5-foot oars. And so it does it all, and it does each quite well. I'm pleased to say it's doing everything better than I thought it would. The big concern was it would kind of stink in all modes, but it does quite well in each of these modes. So a couple things about how it builds, and then I'll get going. The tab and lock system's in full use, so you can see here how the transverse members, the frames, actually project through the hull. And of course, that's cut flush, but this is just a building method, very common in all our kits. We use staggered layers of plywood to form things like this 3/4 inch thick transom, and you can see how those layers are staggered, and then those corners get beveled off to form bevels. Lots of alignment features in this, and a movable seat system here. You can see that middle seat sits on a shelf and can move fore and aft.